Right, good morning. So it's time for us to move on this trip. Today we're about to take this bus going to Cambodia. To be more precise, firstly we will go to Phnom Penh. Yeah, I believe we need to give out the passport because I see all the passports in here. I'm not a big fan of handing over my passport, but I guess it's something that we need to do. I'm sorry?
Your ticket.
My ticket? Thank you. Right, so I'm not actually really looking forward to hand over my passport, but well, I guess this is the way it's working here. Really happy and really looking forward to it. It's an absolutely nice place. Look at that. We have a really nice, spacious bus. And imagine, this one costed us only $25 US, which is quite expensive, considering actually that we are traveling by bus for only 220 kilometers, but still, it's a hell of a deal. I'm really hesitant on giving out the passport. I don't like doing that. That is something that is scaring me. Passport is a really important document. Well, I guess this is the way it's working here. I've seen everyone giving out the passports, so yeah. Let me actually go and ask him a question. Sorry, me, I've got the e-visa. Do I need to give it or later?
Visa.
Yeah, I have the e-visa. Do I need to put it in a passport or?
Visa.
Sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't like the way this guy is speaking with me, but this is life. What can you do? I will figure it out upon reaching the border. I don't know who's gonna do with the bloody paper. Thanks God I have 2 copies. Let's see. What I really don't like about the situation here in Vietnam specifically is the fact that they don't speak English very well, so there is a language barrier. I'm expecting for a tour operator or a hotel or anyone that needs to deal with tourists to speak a little bit of English, at least basics. And we moving forward. Bye bye Vietnam, bye bye Saigon. The adventure in Cambodia starts now. Really looking forward to it, really excited about that. This is going to be my 39th country. It's just incredible what a Vietnamese can do with a motorbike. Right, so we finally stopped after 2 hours drive. After traveling on the bus for 2 hours, we finally stopped. I really needed to go to the bathroom. But anyway, let me actually tell you something. The service, the bus, is actually really good. I thought about that. So basically, the bus is quite modern and is fully air conditioned, you know? So I imagined originally that I had to take a normal bus, you know, like 2 seats on the left hand side, 2 seats on the right hand side, really small and normal, you know? But actually the bus is really good. It's actually, I should call it maybe luxurious for $25. Basically, you have a leather seat. Actually, let me show you inside. So this is the way it is. It's fully air conditioned, right? So this is our place 18. So look at that. So we have a fully red leather seat. You can actually put it down if you want to sleep. You have a small pocket where I'm keeping my Ba Minh, and it's really clean. Therefore, it's a hell of a deal. The most important thing is that it's air conditioned. So I don't think so that the 25 US dollars is such a bad deal. I believe it's a great deal. But anyway, let's go to the so-called happy room. I just need to use the toilet. What a luxurious place. After using the so-called happy room, it's time to head to the bus. It's not clear to me actually how long we're gonna be stationed in here, because I don't know for which specific reason. Maybe because I came across rude to the co-driver, or maybe because there is a language barrier. However, I don't like him. I don't like the guy, and he doesn't like me. So, well, we have to deal with that. So maybe for this season he's not communicating really well. How long we need to stay here? As you saw earlier, basically he took the visa from my hand without even asking permission. So yeah, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. That is the language barrier. However, so far so good. 2 hours into the journey. In theory, 4 or 5 hours left. And I believe this is the last stop before getting to the Vietnam-Cambodia border. I don't know if in Cambodia we will be stopping in order to purchase SIM cards or food or using the toilet again, but definitely we will be stopping at the border. And in here you can purchase so many fruits. Mangoes, jackfruit, one of these huge fruits that I don't know how to call them. That's amazing. And different spices. We got ourselves a little mango, a mango pot. It seems like it's a sour mango. So you've got in here a small bag of some spices, so you can actually eat it with. I don't know if I will use the spices, but definitely I need a mango. I asked the lady how much was it, and I understood 50,000, which is an enormous amount of money considering the living standards here in Vietnam. But I was wrong. It was only 15. Therefore, it's roughly 50p, 50 cents, 50 whatever. So it was a fair price for a nice mango. I believe in one of these pots there is only a mango. We reached the border of Vietnam and Cambodia. At the moment we are at the border checkpoint from the Vietnamese part. I believe we need to get out and then get checked. Yes, everyone is standing up. Let's go. Right. So I don't want anything, thank you. I believe we need to get our luggage and then get checked, but I'm not sure. In here, our friend is not speaking English, or he doesn't want to communicate in English with me. From my understanding, no, please, thank you. So, from my understanding, we need to go to the border and get checked. But it's not clear. I will definitely go ahead and cross the border, but I need my passport. So I've been told off to don't film. Let me see. I'll get my stuff and then I will let you know. We just went through the Vietnam border. We've been checked. It's just a bit sketchy for me to film it here, but however we've been checked, our luggages, our visas, passports, and then we move forward to the next border, the Cambodian border. It started raining a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me. We're ready to move on. Right, so the drivers are putting back all the luggages in a bus and we will be heading over to the to the Cambodian checkpoint. Here it is. We are finally leaving Vietnam. This is the Ba Vet cross point in Vietnam. Sorry, Ba Vet is on the Cambodian side. This city is called Moc Rai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct. However, we got stamped out. We're heading over Cambodia. Let's see, hopefully no issues. But I'm sure there won't be issues. So basically, you need to fill up an immigration card, which is required upon arrival and upon exit, alongside our visa and a valid passport. Really interesting. What I realized is that also in Laos, as soon as you land, you need to fill up an immigration card, and when you leave, you need to fill up an exit immigration card, which is quite annoying. You need to bring these papers, you cannot lose them. All these communist countries, they have weird rules. Same happens in Russia. You know, upon arrival, they give you a small slip of paper that you need to keep with you for the whole duration of your stay. If you lose that, you're in trouble. Well, not in trouble, but still, you need to get a new one. So it's really annoying, all this paperwork. Lucky us, we live in Europe. No papers, everything is online. Everything is smoother. But still, this is part of the journey and we need to enjoy it. We're entering through the Ba Vet International Border checkpoint into the Khmer Kingdom, Cambodia. I believe we need to get out again, check our passports, and then move forward. Yes, indeed, we need to get out. That's okay, let's move forward. Right, and this is Cambodia on the right hand side. And here we can still see the checkpoint. And the good thing is, or I should say, sorry, the funny thing is that most of the policemen, they are using the tables here on the right hand side and the left hand side to check the people, because it's so hot in here that it's better to do it outside than inside. Or maybe they don't have enough rooms with air conditioning in. I don't know. Let's see how everything will turn out. This is our bus. I believe it's going on the right hand side, where we can on board. Meanwhile, we are waiting for our passports to get checked and stamped in. But we're gonna go on the bus. Let's see. It's full of people. Right, so outside it started raining like a lot, and we left the checkpoint. There is an issue. We didn't get our documents back. So I believe we drove about a kilometer. We're close to this building in here, but we didn't get our passports back. I believe we will go to a stationed area where we will be waiting for the call driver to finalize the immigration procedures and then eventually get our passports back. keep driving away. I don't know. Right, so we just stopped at this cafe, I believe, where we will be getting our passports and we'll have lunch. I'm sorry, the passports?
Just basically.
We're here, okay. So basically we just need to wait here. How long are we gonna stop for? 30 minutes? 10 minutes. Perfect, so it's gonna be a 10-minute stop. And in here you can buy some little goodies. Cigarettes, some dried fruits, some chips, dried bread, I guess. This looks like pane curacao, the one from Italy. I should say from Sardinia, but it's made with banana. Let's actually go and have a look at what they have. I'm really curious. Although the place doesn't seem really clean. Oh, you can get pasta, noodles, some eggs, pork, shrimps. Yeah. It's not inviting. But people is enjoying. Everyone looks at me with a bit of a of a face. But well, I guess I would look the same at people if they would point a camera in my face. And the rain starts again. Right. Wow. You can really get washed in here. The roof is making so much noise. Welcome to Cambodia. Meanwhile, we're waiting here where the buses are parked and people is having lunch. I meet a lovely person, a person from Cambodia. Hi, how are you doing?
Yeah, very fine. Yeah.
Good. So this gentleman over here studied in Belarus, in Belarusia, back in the days when Gorbachev was in power. What a fascinating story. From Cambodia to Belarusia. Wow. Was it good at the time, no?
Yeah, was good at that. Yeah.
Was better than Cambodia when you went to study.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fascinating. Imagine traveling from Phnom Penh to Minsk. How did you get there? With the bus?
No, by plane, Aeroflot.
Aeroflot?
Aeroflot, yeah.
Direct flight from...
Direct from Phnom Penh to Moscow.
Wow, back in the days there were direct flights from Moscow to Phnom Penh, Aeroflot.
Aeroflot.
Wow, that's amazing. Then you moved back to Cambodia.
After the national election, the first UN election.
Oh, I see. 1992. So meanwhile, the USSR had their perestroika. Our gentleman over here moved back to his home country because the situation was better, was more secure. Why he kept the passports there? It's taking longer?
No, because we don't want to everybody hold the passport and carry out. Only just stand. On passport not no, not yet.
Not yet. So basically, it seems like this is a way to organize themselves. They're collecting all the passports. You're leaving the passports at the checkpoint. Then a person, the co-driver, stays there. And eventually, he will come back with them stamped with the entry visa, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's amazing. And how long is it going to take us from here?
From here to Phnom Penh, let's say 3 hours with good road.
3 hours with good roads. It seems like they've got good roads. Good roads, yeah? And the gentleman over here before was telling me that this road, the specific road that we've seen earlier, was built by the Japanese.
Yeah,
Wow. Japanese. Wow. But now the road belongs to Japan or to Cambodia? Belongs to Cambodia.
Because of
Loan. So they paid back everything. The gentleman over here was telling me that in Cambodia they're using a double currency. How is called the local currency?
Real.
They're using the real Cambodian real and also the US dollar. Can you tell us why?
Why I think it's also a good opportunity when we use both currencies, US and Khmer Riel, Cambodian Khmer Riel. Then I think we want to reduce the inflation.
The inflation.
Because other country like Laos and other country, inflation over than 20%, but Cambodia is still around 7%.
Why so?
Maybe still higher than a normal year.
Normal year. So basically, the gentleman was telling me that in Cambodia, their alphabet is
72.
72 characters.
Correct.
Letters. That's incredible. 72. That's a hell a lot of letters to think about, to learn.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's the biggest alphabet in the world.
I think so. I think maybe the bigger alphabet in the world.
So he's not sure, but I trust him. I believe he's one of the biggest, if not the biggest one in the world. And the alphabet looks like that. Have a look there. So basically this one, all these giggles in here, they are letters. Khmer letters. Cambodian letters. And the gentleman was telling me that they don't call themselves Cambodians. They call themselves Khmer because I believe, and he believes, that this name Cambodia was given by the French.
Yeah, Cambodia.
Because they were calling them back in the days.
Yeah,
how they were?
Cambodia.
Cambodia. But your real name of the country is Kampuchea.
Kampuchea.
So the real name of Cambodia, the way that locals are recognizing their country, is Kampuchea. That's so fascinating. I'm learning so many things from this guy, guys, I swear. That's better than a university lesson. Khmer alphabet. Right, guys, so we finally got our passport. Here we go. After more than an hour, we got our stamp. We're officially in Cambodia. Kingdom of Cambodia, or the way we learned earlier, is called Kampuchea, Khmer Kingdom. Well, call it the way you want. The most important thing is, guys, if you're traveling by bus from Vietnam to Cambodia, don't freak out like Stefan did when you don't get your passport back at the border. No worries. You'll get it back after more than an hour. And we made it, finally. It's 7:15, so after 7 hours and 45 minutes we finally managed to get to Phnom Penh. It's dark outside, as you can see, and I still need to get to my hotel. So the first thing that I need to do is to withdraw money, get a SIM card, and then move to the hotel. Right, it's been an absolute pleasure showing you the bus today. Hopefully you learned something new. Hopefully you enjoyed the ride. See you soon.